The next thing I want to move on to is reporting, because that will give you great insight into, oh, should I put the availability to 0? Should I increase the pricing? Should I do blackout dates? And the reports I want to kind of focus on. And just before I go into reports, actually, I will just say, don't rely on Rezgo for your reporting. Rezgo is great and it provides a lot of insights, but there are some other features that you're probably using that you should use the reporting as well. So things like Facebook ads, Google Analytics, Google Business Accounts, they'll all have their own insights that if you combine them with Rezgo reporting, will give you a great review, it'll give you a great view of what your customer demographic is, and it'll just give you a lot more information. So I would look into them as well. But in terms of Rezgo reviews, there's a few I want to really point out. The first one being under accounting reports here, we have a PACE report. And basically this is a report that you can use to compare date ranges. So in my use case here, I'm just going to compare last July to last June because I don't have bookings from last year, but you can compare bookings from this year with last year. And it basically just shows you here, so my individual bike rental, I was up 140% in passengers, 83% higher in bookings. And then over here, if I scroll over, you'll see my overall total was 134% higher in this period. So this gives you a really good review of what's doing well, what's not doing so well. So maybe look here, my tandem bike rentals are down. Maybe I don't offer them next year, or maybe I just reduce the pricing. So that's one really useful report. So again, that's under PACE reports, under accounting reports here. Combining that then with another report, which is your inventory report. I'm just going to go into the last 6 months. This again just gives you a breakdown of all the booking numbers and passenger numbers for all of your tours or activities. To break this down more, I want to just show you my walking tour here. I can see I have 2 walking tours. I have a morning tour and an afternoon tour. This report gives me a good indication that my morning tour is a good bit more popular than my afternoon tour because I have quite a few more passengers on the morning tour. So maybe I increase the capacity of my morning tour next year and I maybe don't do an afternoon tour. Or even think of it oppositely, if my afternoon tour was really high as well, maybe I then offer an evening tour as well. So it just gives you good insights. All these reports can be saved and scheduled, so if you want to run them, but these are more so for end of season, so probably just running them once. But you can schedule them if you need to. So we'll just go in here, let's go back. Again, with I'm just going to go into the booking report, for example. You can schedule them, frequency here, weekly, monthly, daily. So just depending on what you're running. Again, as I said, these are probably just reports you will run once a year. The next one I wanted to show you is a payment summary report. This as well can be quite good and cost effective. So it'll show you where your payments are being made on the front end or back end. And the reason I want to point this out is, say if you're using Stripe and say PayPal, or you're taking cash or check, it will show you if it's popular or not. So here you can see I've only had 1 gift card in the last 6 months. I had a lot of cash payments, so that's a lot of people coming to the gate taking cash payments or credit card. If I was using PayPal here as well and say I had no PayPal transactions, it might be worth my while then just to get rid of my PayPal account and cut costs that way. So it just gives you good insights of what's working for you. And you can add other payment methods as well if you need to in your settings. The final report I want to just quickly show you is the reviews report. This is just an indication of what's doing well and what's not doing well. So you'll see here my 1-day surf lesson, I had 20 passengers, 13 bookings, 4 reviews. So that's 31% conversion on my reviews. It's got 4 stars. This just gives you an insight of what's doing well and what's not. But if you combine this with your bookings report, I'm just going to go in here and do the last 6 months as well. You can actually filter for all of the reviews. So I'm going to filter all my bookings that gave me 5-star reviews. So if I go in here, I can then click on the booking. So this is the booking that gave me 5 stars. If I click anywhere on this column, it's going to just bring it up here and I can see what comment they left me. So again, I know what the customer liked, what they didn't like, so I can go in and make changes for next year. You can also then pull up. So I just wanted to show you and just give you an idea on a 1-star review. So what a lot of customers like to do is they find their 1-star reviews, they click into them, they get the email address, and just depending on what their feedback is, if it's something you have control over, maybe you want to offer them a 5% discount or something for next year. And you can set up that promo code in Rezgo to give them a discount, just to say, hey, we appreciate you didn't have a great experience. Here's a discount for next year if you'd look to come back. So it's just, again, as ways to improve the customer experience, even if they've had a bad previous experience with you. Another thing with the reports, I don't have any bookings with promo codes right now, but there is a filter for promo codes. And this is really useful just to show you what promo codes are also working and not working. So think of if you're doing a buy one, get one, maybe it's not doing that well, and maybe you want to increase the discount you're offering people. This will give you a good indication of what's working well for you.